former Olympic swimmer Jay Mortenson here with me right now to ask a couple of questions about being inducted into the Madison Sports Hall of Fame. So I guess first off here, in high school you dominated as a swimmer from 1982 to 1985. You won 10 state titles and led the team to team titles all 4 years. I guess what is your fondest memory looking back at that time?
Well, there's no question what it was. 3 of those years, they would have won without me. These were very good teams. Coach Hargraves was an excellent coach. The 4th year, which actually was my junior year in 1984, we won the meet 235 to 233. And, of course, it was our arch rival, city rival, Madison Memorial, over which we were competing. And Coach Hargraves never gets anywhere near enough credit. And what he had done at the beginning of the meet was figured out where exactly he needed his guys, where exactly he needed the lineup, who's swimming what. And the biggest set of decisions would have been relays. And what he did is kind of figured out that at the end of the meet, we were going to need to win that race. And he had saved me for the last race. And we went out and set a state record in that race, went right past Memorial. And it was a very, very sweet victory, and I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, and you've already kind of touched on this, but in 1988, you obviously reached success at the highest level, earning a gold medal in the 400-meter medley relay. Even with all the high school and collegiate success, was that ever something that you really thought would be obtainable?
Well, a lot of people ask me that question, have asked me that over the years, and it's maybe a little different answer than you're expecting. I didn't really think about the Olympics as an age grouper or as a high schooler or really going into college. Now, I chose Stanford because I was going to be surrounded by not the best guys in the country. It's true. I was being surrounded by the best guys in the world. All right, the world record holder was training right next to me. And we had a few of those guys. All right, so I was training with the very best guys. If I couldn't stay up with them in workouts, I pretty much knew where I was going to fall. And so simply racing those guys and training with those guys and competing with those guys every day in workout, it's very friendly. It's not this frenemy stuff. And we were teammates and friends, but we pushed each other. In fact, it was my job to push him, just like it's his job to push me. That was sort of what opened my eyes. Hey, I'm not that far behind these guys, and I'm getting better, and I'm getting stronger, and I'm getting more consistent. So the combination of having the ability to see what the very best in the world were doing every day, to watch what they were doing to be successful, to be pushed by them, and then to push back at them was really what did it for me. And that's what opened my eyes to, hey, this could really happen. And then it turned out that in both of my events, I was certainly the dark horse favorite at a dark horse favorite, a clear third favorite, and the United States only takes 2, so you've got to be in the top 2. In the 100 fly, I made it by beating my teammate, who that was a little bit sad, and then in the backstroke, I was probably the favorite, and it worked out there as well for me.
Great. And then just last question here quickly. Already in the Stanford Hall of Fame. I didn't catch the exact year that was.
Last fall.
Okay, so pretty recently here then. Then I guess, how did you find out that you were being inducted to the Madison one? And yeah, what did that mean to also be inducted into the Hall of Fame from your hometown?
Well, all right, so I have a little story I'll
tell
you. So I'll answer your first question.
Okay.
Peg Mueller gave me a ring, and Peggy Mueller said, hey, I have some really good news for you. I know that Coach Hargraves, who was my high school coach and also a Hall of Fame member, was submitting on my behalf and suggesting that my name be considered. And Peggy gave me a ring and said, hey, I have some good news, and that was kind of that, and that was a very happy night. In fact, that wasn't very long before I was inducted at Stanford. Actually, strangely, both kind of came at the same time. So yeah, that was what it is. As far as my hometown, my college coach, who just retired 2 weeks ago, after 33 years of being head coach at Stanford, he used to joke with me that Jay Mortenson's the only guy who the most important meet of the year for him is to come back and swim at his alumni. What an idiot, right? And so for me, Madison's always been super important, and I'm from here. I was born here. I was born right at St. Mary's. I went to high school here. I don't live here anymore, but I'm very proud to be from here and very proud of the tradition that Madison has in terms of its athletic prowess and specifically its swimming. I'm the 4th Olympic swimmer off my street.
Wow.
I don't know there are many streets in this country where that can be said,
Yeah.
and that's really remarkable.
Yeah.
So, to that end, yeah, it's very gratifying for me and very very pleasing for me. But I will tell you that maybe the most important thing about this is that this gives me an opportunity to come back and say thank you to several people who really, really made a difference to me. And frankly, I don't get to see very often. And I just saw one, my age group head coach who popped by the presentation room there a moment ago, and I will catch up with him shortly. And then, my other high school coach. And these guys taught me invaluable lessons about winning and preparation. And tonight I get to say thank you in a very public way to them. So thank you.